Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the SU-8. It's the Tier 6 Soviet SPG. It's located on the north spawn of Mines, and it's under the command of Fire Exit 1 of the KZGUN clan. Now, he's only just found our channel, and he sent in a replay straight away. Game on! 152mm howitzer mounted on top of a hull that would have belonged to a T-28. It's actually quite fast, 48 kilometers an hour maximum speed. They never actually built any of these, mainly down to the fact that all the T-28s were used up and most of them destroyed by the time they wanted to manufacture them. They manufactured the SU-8 between 1933 and 1941. They made 503 of them. The first shot was close to a Panther and did some damage, 112. We just located where one of the enemy Arty is because he just fired. Well, there is only one enemy Arty. Next shot goes out, direct hit on the KV-2R. Now he's landed in a Tier 8 game with Tier 6 tanks in it. So his chances of getting a high XP score are very, very good indeed. Mainly down to the fact you get 10% extra for every tier that you hit. So if it's a Tier 6 Arty hitting a Tier 7, you get 10%. If it's a Tier 6 Arty hitting a Tier 8, that's 20% extra. It really does make a big difference. Well, I'm not sure where that shell went, but it didn't go in the direction we wanted it to because we didn't see it land. Now, since the M44 was nerfed beyond belief, this is now one of the faster firing Artys in the game. The standard reload is 19.65 seconds. We can see here the Fire Exit 1 has actually got 17.45. So he's actually quite quick on the reload. There's that Barask again. The annoying thing is that this 152mm howitzer only carries 26 rounds. Ow! He nukes the Barask! 397. That must have been a penetrating shot to do that. It's 550 alpha, so it would normally be half of that, which, as you know, would be 275 if it was a low roll or average roll. But the fact that he went up to 397 means that, yeah, that shell went straight through the Barask. Probably came out the other side as well. Okay, we've got a Juno on that corner. Our KV-2's ignoring that. And oh! He's just claimed another one. The KV-2 was pushing on that corner. And he just nuked the Juno when it came out. Lovely shot. Okay, who's next? Well, we can see that there's a T-34-85 down that corner. Now, the Arty was a little further over to the left. Oh, he's found two others. Yeah, go for two instead of one, if you can get it. Rounds out. Buzzer. Direct hit, 252. A lot of damage going on here. They're two up on the enemy at the moment. Now it's three. Rounds out. Well, he's going for the CC-56, who was also in that corner. And there's the Scorpion G. Now, he's hiding behind there. He's got very thin armor as well. If we put a shell on that armor, it will go through. Remember, it's only basically a Panther with a different turret. And 106 from Splash. We're still two up on the enemy. I think our teammates are starting to slow down because we've got a fair number who are on top of the hill. That was stun assist. Yeah, we can definitely see where some of the enemy are. There's a Sturmil trying to block our guys coming down the east side of the hill. We can't see the Arty. We know that he's actually out front, or at least he was, He's a few bushes to the left. There's the SMV-CC56. Rounds out. Don't know if that did any damage at all. He's pumping these shells out as fast as he can. Obviously, the main thing about doing that is that if you keep pumping the shells out, it's just to maximize the amount of damage you come out with and also increase the potential of getting a Confederate. Oh, that one hit the rock face. Unfortunate. Now, if I remember correctly, the enemy Arty was spotted just outside this area, but I think he might be right. He might have migrated in here on the basis that it's just too hot. And there's the Scorpion going down to our T-3485M. We fire around it at the Sture Mill. We're running short on ammo now. It's one of my big bugbears with wargaming. They don't give enough ammo to these Artys, so you can't play them as much as you would like. You know, some of the Artys with only 15 rounds of ammunition. Well, I'm thinking about the GWE-100 or some of the other Arty. You just don't have enough ammo to last the entire game. Our P43 is going up there to deal with him. He's got a 90mm gun, I think. Well, that one definitely hit for 220. We're down to 3 shells of HE. There's still 3 enemies out there. They killed the enemy Arty. It was an FB304, and our Scorpion G got him. There's the Sture Mill. Oh, that's how close the Burt was. Now, there's no clean shot there, but he might if he comes forward. Rounds out. Oh, it's a nice hit. Yeah, 246. And he dies, so he got the stun assist as well. And that now means there's only 2 left. The SMV-CC56 and a Basotto. 2 rounds. That's the penultimate. So, 1 round left. He's loaded. Fires. Oh, I'm missing the non-stun HE. Sorry. Okay, the Basotto was last seen there. There he is! Now, these shells do more damage. Oh! And he got the kill! They do 650 alpha and 48mm pen. Okay, so he's got 1 more round left. There's only 1 enemy left out there. He's got 3 kills. Fires the last round. No, he hasn't got 1 more round left. He's got 3 more rounds left. I keep thinking it's his last round. Our teammates are turning up. The P43 turn. And there he is. Okay. Rounds out. Well, bit of splash for 90. We're not going to get any more stun assists because, of course, there's no more stun. Rounds out. And he gets the kill with the last round. And that's the end of the game. Here's the end of battle results, and what a set of results they are. That was a first ace tanker for Fire Exit 1 of KZGUN in the SU-8. You can tell it's his first because he's got the scrolls underneath. You only get that the first time. He also got a fighter badge for taking out at least 4 enemy vehicles, and he got for exactly a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. In fact, he got 9. He got a Faden's medal. He killed the last enemy tank with the last round in his magazine. He got a Gauze medal for doing more damage, exceeding 8 times the hit points of his own vehicle. A high caliber for dealing the most damage in the game. And on top of that, he got a Confederate for hitting more of the enemy than anyone else on his team. And a win rate of 7,300, which is super unicum and quite a bit more. That was a very, very good game. Let's have a look at the team score. Well, there you go, right at the top of the table, 3,075 hit points of damage. That was the high caliber. The second highest damage was the Scorpion G on the enemy team with 2,208, followed by the Scorpion G on his own team with 1,990. So a player with an Arty, a tier 6 Arty, was beating tier 8 pros, or at least people who have bought their tank. When it came to kills, we can see he also got the highest number of those. 4 kills went to Fire Exit 1. 3 kills went to the T-3485M on his team, who also got a Leather Slayer's medal, and also to the Sturemil and the SMV CC56 on the enemy team. And when it came to base XP, he's got that as well. So he's got the top in all 3 columns. 1,204 went to Fire Exit 1, 1,026 went to the T-3485M, and 995 went to the VK2801 105. So very well played. Let's have a look at detail. He fired all 26 rounds, got 8 direct hits on the enemy, 3 penetrating shots, and 17 splash. Let's have a quick look to see which ones he actually penetrated. I would have thought Barask. In fact, he penetrated the Barask twice. Would you believe it? Twice the guy got hit. So maybe the shell went in one side, came back and did it again. Just no, maybe that blind shot that he fired, or the shot that we saw but we didn't actually see a result for, maybe that did actually hit. Anyway, he also got that was a splash one, yes. The Sturemil? No, not him. The Scorpion? No. The SMV? No. Oh, but the Basotto. Yes, the Basotto went right through him. Very weak roof armor on that one. And yes, 412 hit points. Very well played. Let's have a look at the rest. 3,075 hit points of damage, all of it done at more than 300 meters. He hit 10 of the enemy, killed 4 of them, 221 hit points of damage assist, and 493 of stun assist, or 14 stuns. On a premium count, he actually made 27,434 credits from that game. He also took away 6,321 experience points. Very, very high amount. 3,612 of that for completing a mission. That was a high amount, mainly down to the fact, of course, that he was hitting much higher tier tanks than his own and getting the benefit of it. So a superb game for Fire Exit 1, his first ace tanker in an SU-8, and he picks up a selection of awards like this. You don't get that all that often, and when you do, it's very welcome indeed. But he did play it exceptionally well, because he kept pumping those shells out as fast as he could, kept his tubes hot, and as a result, he picked up the medals, and that's how you do it. You know, this is how Arty players beat other players when it comes to medals in games like this. It's because they follow this routine. They just keep pumping the shells out on target, and it works. So thank you so much for sending in this replay. It's always enjoyable to see an Arty player win the game for his team, and you certainly did that. Hope you enjoyed this replay. If you did, please give it a like, and thank you for watching.